I have my spring nail polish picks for you guys today. JK, I said I was going to do my black and white nail polish video, but that one is actually completely planned. I have it all listed out and I know exactly what I'm going to do, but I have a couple of nail polishes lended out to people and I want to get those all in, and I want to show you guys all of them before I film that video. So that one is planned. It is the next nail polish video I have for you guys. But today is going to be my spring 2015 nail polish picks. I don't think I did this last year. I actually thought I would do this because I went browsing online for what the new spring collections were, and I was not very impressed. I saw the OPI Hawaii collection, which I was initially very excited for. When I saw that it was going to be Hawaii, I thought brights and, you know, bolds and just like tropical island colors, and I was not very impressed with it, and I'll tell you why in a second. And I saw the China Glaze spring collection and I was not very impressed with that either. So I thought those are kind of the two big mainstream brand nail polish lines, so I didn't even bother to like look up the Essie one, and I know Zoya is, or not, yeah, Zoya. I know Essie and Zoya are, I think both of them are going to do neutrals, like sort of like satiny neutral collections. I think both of them are. If they're not, then never mind me. But anyway, long story short, I wasn't very impressed with the China Glaze and the OPI ones because I don't think they have very many unique colors in their collection. Both of the collections have lots of brights and bolds and stuff, but they were all very dupeable colors. I didn't see any colors in either of those collections where I thought I need to have that because I don't have it. At this point I have so many nail polishes and I'm never going to go through them, so I thought I may as well just go through my collection, base it off of the collections that are coming out for spring, and sort of tell you what trends we are seeing in both of those collections. So I basically broke it up into 4 categories. The first category is fun pastels, the second category is candy colored shimmers, their third category is, you know, your standard brights and soft shades. Your fourth category is this sort of, there was a lot of dusty colors. They're almost darks, but not quite. A lot of like plums and smoky purples. And then, so those are the 4 categories that I based the 2 mainstream collections off of. I sort of separated it out that way. And then my personal 5th category is just like a couple of indie bits at the end. Again, I'll show you. So the first category is fun pastels. And by fun pastels, I mean sort of blues and turquoises and greens. The OPI collection had a light green that looked very similar to this. This is Gargantuan Green Grape. It's part of their regular line. I believe there was a turquoise in there somewhere in the China Glaze and the OPI, and then there were also some very soft, almost periwinkly, sort of like cloudy blue colors. My 2 favorite sort of soft cloudy blue colors are both from Essie. The first one is Rock the Boat, which was limited edition but is almost identical to Bikini So Teeny, which you can still find in stores. It's part of their regular line. The other one is called Lapis of Luxury, which is a permanent color as well. It's a little bit darker, and it's a cream finish. Both really pretty, nice blue colors. Some turquoises that I really like. Another Essie color is this one is Turquoise and Caicos. This is a nice sort of like oceany blue watercolor. Zoya's Wednesday is very, very similar. A classic one is China Glaze's For Audrey, which is just one of their, you know, most popular nail polishes ever. It's like a Tiffany blue cream color. This one is from Pop Beauty, which you can get at Rite Aid, and this is in the color turquoise, and it's a little bit more neon. It's almost a neon, it's not quite, and it's very, very bright and vibrant, and it's just like, you know, that nice sort of turquoisey shade of colors. And look, there's more, some minty greens as we go towards the greens. This is Essie's Mint Candy Apple, another very classic color. This is China Glaze's Refreshment, which is a little bit more green. It's not quite as blue as the other ones. And then as we go towards the green section, again, here is Gargantuan Green Grape by OPI, which, by the way, I am going to mention, there are 2 versions of Gargantuan Green Grape floating around out there, and I've actually seen them side by side at Target, which is really funny. There is the original green pistachio, almost like a pistachio green cream color. Really springy, really beautiful. And then there's this new version, which is kind of a new version, but kind of not, because they still sell this green version. This is blue, as you can see. They're definitely not the same color, but they have the same label and they have the same formula number on the bottom. So there is a blue version, which is like a sky blue cream, and there's a green version, but either one of these honestly are going to be really, really pretty in the fall. So I recommend these if you can get your hands on one or the other. And then some other green ones. This is a Pop Beauty color in Loud Lime. It's a nice, again, almost neon pastel green color. Those are the colors that I picked for some of my fun pastel blue and greens, which I just feel like those colors are always really popular in the spring and summer just because they're just so fun and youthful and vibrant, and they just, you know, they scream spring and summer to me at least. So you'll be able to find a lot of colors like that, not just in the brands that I mentioned, but in brands pretty much across the board. Now they make colors like that. The next category is candy colored shimmers. They're in both the China Glaze and OPI collection. There were a couple of colors that were very just like kids candy, like that blue raspberry sort of hard candy that is 100% all blue dye, that sort of color. And there were some shimmery greens in there, so I picked out some of those as well from my collection. For the greens, I have a couple of Zoya ones and a China Glaze color. The China Glaze color is called Tree Hugger, and it is like a grassy, like a light grassy green with a shimmer running through it. Really, really pretty, really nice formula. It's not a color that I pull very often just because I kind of forget that I have it, but I'm really glad that I found it in my collection to show you guys because it's very similar to some of the colors that you're going to see coming out in these spring collections. Another one is Zoya's Midori, which means green in Japanese, by the way, but it's another sort of bright green. This has a gold shimmer running through it. Some of Zoya's other like glass flex shimmers, which I absolutely love. I love that finish. I know it's not a finish for everyone. If you guys don't really like this finish, then I do suggest checking out Midori by Zoya or Tree Hugger by China Glaze. But some of my favorite polishes from Zoya are their glass flex shimmers because I think they do them so beautifully. Apple is my second favorite green to Ivanka. Ivanka was from the Sparkle collection. I don't think I can talk about it enough. I talk about it in almost every nail polish video. It's beautiful. And it's coming from the same collection as Charlotte, which I have to show you in a second. But it's a really nice emerald green glass flex shimmer, and Apple is like the lighter sister to that color. It has a little bit more of a green shimmer to it, but both of these are really fun in the summer. The sun comes out. If you go to the pool, these types of colors look amazing in the water. Going towards the turquoise and blue range of these sort of candy colored shimmers, this one is from China Glaze. It's called Custom Kicks. It is like a mid-tone teal cream with a gold shimmer in it. It's not a glass fleck again, so it's a really nice like finely milled shimmer mixed into a cream. This one is from Essie. It's a little bit darker, but if you are somebody that likes a darker shimmer but doesn't want to go too dark in the spring, this one is going to be really nice for you. It's the color in Trophy Wife. It's sort of like a blackened teal shimmer. It's almost metallic on the nail. This is Charlotte by Zoya because why not include it, because it's like my favorite. I wear this year round. It's on my toes right now. Yeah, I've gone through like a couple of these. I'm including it because I love it, but the shimmer is also, again, really, really pretty in the sunlight. Another nice bright blue shimmer. This is Frostbite from China Glaze. Again, a little bit darker, but it's a very, very saturated bright blue. So if you are afraid that this is going to go a little bit too dark on your nails, it's not going to go too dark. It definitely looks blue all the time, and it's super, super bright, and in the sunlight it's just like phenomenal. It's gorgeous. And in the OPI collection, I saw like a red with like a lava-y orangey kind of shimmer. I don't have a lot of orangey colors because orange and I don't tend to get along very well, which I'm trying to like try oranges again. I bought an orange lipstick because Nora told me I had to, and I was like, I'll try it. I'll try it out. But again, just the OPI collection had like a shimmery reddish orange in there, so I thought I'd pick out some nice sort of orangey toned colors. These are all from Zoya. Again, shimmers on the glass flex side of shimmers, so if you don't really like that finish, I don't know if you're gonna like these, but they're really pretty anyway. This first one is called Rika. It's sort of like a cantaloupe-y, salmon-y pink with a gold shimmer running through it. And then this one is Kimmy. which is more red. It has a red tone to it instead of like a salmony pink. And this one is Tiffany, and this one is a little bit more on the nude side, but all of them are on the warm, shimmery, sort of pinky, orangey red tone. So if you guys are looking for those types of colors, then look at the Zoya colors. So the next category is sort of just your standard spring colors, your nudes, your floral pinks. I have one peach in there. For your brighter sort of, you know, salon manicure type of color, I have 4 colors to show you. These are all sort of that, again, brighter, more saturated floral type of color. This one is, that's Hot Pink from OPI. This is part of their permanent collection. It is not quite a hot pink. It's definitely a pink cream, like magenta tone, but it's not neon or anything, so it's not going to be too overwhelming on your nails. Essie's Watermelon is very similar. It's a little bit darker and a little bit more red tone. OPI's Cajun Shrimp is a really nice coral toned red color, and it's another classic OPI color. It's really shiny. It has almost, it's kind of like a jelly finish, but not quite. Really pretty, really nice on the toes in the spring and summer. And Essie's Ole Caliente is virtually the same color. It's a little bit more creamy than the OPI Cajun Shrimp. We can edge towards some lighter pinks now. There were, I think, a couple of light pinks in both collections. This is Essie's Moochie Moochie, light pink cream color. Not much to say about it. This is Essie's Mademoiselle. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to cut this short. If you go to Essie's display and like look at the middle 3 or 4 rows of nail polish, if you pick any one of those, great for the spring. They have so many neutral baby pink like bridal colors, it's ridiculous. And that includes Mademoiselle, that was really hard for me to say, Vanity Fairest, Ballet Slippers, and like, can you even tell what those look like individually from far away? Not even. And they're all very similar to colors like Sweetheart from OPI or Bubble Bath by OPI. Colors like that, always really popular, like year round. They're kind of more salon colors. And then like this one, Topless and Barefoot from Essie. This is more of a nude color. It's more of a creamy color. Colors like this, again, always popular in the spring. Really easy to find colors like this through all brands. Like every drugstore brand will make a color like that. Every high-end brand will make a color like that. Super, super popular. So guaranteed you probably have one in your collection already anyways. And then I have like one peachy color to show you in case you guys are interested in peachy colors. I don't have very many left because I actually purged a lot of them because I don't wear them. But this is China Glaze's Peachy Keen. It's a nice orangey peach cream color, really just your standard pastel color for the spring. And then the next category I have for you guys is those sort of smoked out darker neutrals. I saw a couple of grayed out purples and sort of darker purpley tones, so I thought I would pick out just a few options for you guys from that category. This one's not quite as smoked out as the other ones, but this is OPI's Do You Lilac It, and it's a mid-tone purple pastel. It's not too light, it's not too bright, and it's a really easy, nice color to wear. Zoya's Kieko, which is a more brighter, sort of plummier purple. If you're looking for colors like that, I highly recommend this one. This one has a really beautiful formula. It's really pigmented, it dries really quick, and it dries really shiny, and this one looks good on really sort of tanner skin tones. This one looked amazing on Rada, and Rada has a darker skin tone than I do. And then for some more neutralized purples, those sort of grayed out lavender types of colors, this is Merino Cool by Essie, and this one is Jana by Zoya. Very, very similar in color, sort of that mousy, purpley cream color. And then if you want to go more towards the gray side of things, this is Master Plan by Essie. I was just watching Parks and Rec, and they made I shouldn't laugh at Hitler jokes just like openly on the internet, but Master Plan, right? And there's a character, Jeremy Jam, that makes Hitler jokes on that show. But anyway, it's a gray toned, slightly purple toned neutral color. And then personally, I added this last category again, indies, just because these are some of the indies that I like to pull out into the springtime because they're just more like springy, happy colors. We'll start with some candy toned glitters. You know, with Easter coming and spring coming and brights coming back into fashion, just these sort of candy tone glitters are always really fun. I kind of stayed away from glitters last year. I did a lot of like the rainbow glitter over cream polishes, but I just put on Oh Splat by KB Shimmer and I'm really loving it. So I think I'm going to go back to sort of these candy-like glitters. This one is from Jindy Nails and it's called Strawberry Cupcake, and it is a white crelly base with white and teal and purple and pink hexagonal glitters in it. This one is also from Jindy Nails. It is called Candyland Remix and it's that white curly base with neon glitters in it. Another white base with neon glitters. This one's from Lush Lacquer and it's called Haywire. So that sort of white base with glitter in it I think is super fun in the spring just because it looks like Easter eggs and it looks like jawbreakers and they just look yummy. And then the last thing, which is sort of a year-round thing but way more fun in the spring and summer because the sun comes out, holos, because the sun makes these look just incredible. I mean, I wear these all year round anyway, but some of my favorite holos, I have A. England's Briarwood, Jade's Mystic Gold, Black Gold Texas Tea from Colors by Laroe. Here is the purple one from Dance Legend, but like literally any holo. Any holo is just going to be amazing in the spring and summer because the sun shines down on them and you have a rainbow on your nails, and who doesn't love that? Again, I wear holos year round, so it doesn't really matter to me when I include these in my like seasonal favorites, but I think holos are super fun in the spring and summer just because they're fun nail polishes. So yeah, those are my favorite polishes for spring. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Also, if you are new to my channel, if you could subscribe, it would totally make my day. Hello to everyone new. Hello to everyone that's been watching forever. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, if you guys have any spring favorites that you think I should try out, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to go look at them. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you guys soon. And that includes Mademoiselle. And that includes Mademoiselle. And that includes Mademoiselle. And that includes Mademoiselle.